Good evening, folks, or good morning, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to Start Building Me, my nightly or morningly concept that exercise is essential. Mandatory for your health. You have to do it, folks, whether you like to or not. Doesn't matter. You can't argue with facts, folks. That's just the way it is. So why not just make it quick, effortless, and easy by getting the blood pumping through your body and, get it over and done with. Do it with your family, in the living room, in your bedroom, wherever you are. I have designed this specifically so you can do this anywhere where, you could be in your bedroom, like I said, you could be outside. You don't need anything, and that's exactly the point. You can do it anywhere you want. So, let's get started, shall we? What I like to do, an evening routine of squats and push-ups, something that you should really be able to master, folks. If you've let yourself go, if you're just beginning, if you're rehabilitating yourself from an injury, there's many places that you need to start from, and that's why, start building me. Let's get cracking, folks. So what we're doing, hopefully you're good wherever you are in the world, and had some exciting news, something like that. I just walked my dogs, walked the neighbours' dogs. What else did I do? Did the lawn mowing, getting ready to see my dad tomorrow night, and that should be good. Looking forward to seeing the old man, always a good laugh. Testing to see if this mic works. Anyway, I'll get cracking. I'm not sure how many people will be here tonight, but I know people review it online afterwards, and I will get the messages from them later if the sound is all right. So this is what a squat is, folks. Sitting down, standing back up. Couldn't be easier than that, right? The preacher stance is a very easy one, or you can have your hands out like that as a counterbalance if you don't have the balance to do it. I like the preacher stance like this, because when I try and do this in the camera, it creates some sort of weird parallax and makes me look uneven. So I'm just trying to make it so it seems even. So what you're trying to do is breathe in on the way down and out on the way up. So and do whatever you've got. You're sitting back into your heels, the weight's going to the outside of your feet, that's why you got arches in your feet. Jazz in the house, good to see you. As always, mate, in between, if you're waiting to catch your breath, do some gentle neck rolls, some gentle joint mobility exercises. I run everything through the motions, feels good. And take a load off, shake out your legs. It's just walking the neighbour's Jack Russell, he doesn't like native birds, and I'm not a huge fan of them either. Just joking, they're fine, but you can just be like, Freckles, who's that naughty bird? And he's like, what? And just takes off after it. So that was a good evening session after doing the lawn mowing. I'm a little bit tired now. I'm going to take the Beetle for a spin though. Always feels good. As you can see, I'm always doing a bit of a jig, folks. I'm shaking out my joints. My right knee's a little bit swollen, so I can't run on it at the moment. Sally, star jump in the house. Good to see you, sis, as always. Busting out some squats. Like I said, I've got some slight knee issues, so I'm just trying to work that joint through. Work that joint. Not anymore. and get the blood flowing through the muscles, through the joint. Hopefully get some of that swelling down. Had a few days off the freezer, so I should probably jump in that afterwards, or maybe tomorrow. I don't have it in me tonight. I'm not man enough, all right? Forget it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now it's really good, folks, if you really get that good squat down, you really feel that slingshot in the bottom of your butt. you really feel it bounce yourself back up. I'll jazzercise down true south. Be cool. Be like to visit you. The good solicitor is currently on leave, so I got a JP to sign and witness the documents. So I'm a free man, and I will hit up Matai with visit plans when he gets back. It's going to cost a fortune, but pay cash for that. I'll try and get down, even if it's just for 2 days. I just don't like leaving the lads. You know, it's like having furry children, it really is. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just banging out sets of 5. 5 is a good repetition number per set. 10 by 10 is what I try to do at the gym, aka German volume training. If you're ever interested in gaining mass and strength, German volume training is the business. But today, I'm just trying not to die. Yesterday, see the progress, folks, not only in exercise, but yesterday for me, mentally, a little bit better than yesterday, you know? So it's just like slow gains. You wake up in the morning, you're like, hey, I feel better than yesterday. That's the purpose of startbuilding.me. It's small incremental gains when, like I said, when you're banged up, all slammed up in the back of the bus, like Chronicles of Riddick said. And, or Riddick rather, the character in Chronicles of Riddick. Man, you just want to get like, oh man, like my feet, ow. You just want to have a slow incremental gain, folks, and, you know, small steps, baby steps, like that movie, What About Bob? Couldn't be truer than that. Negatives are good as well, folks. So if you've got something to sit down on, let all your weight off and then stand up, sit down, and actually unload all that weight down. Sitting down, standing up explosively, sit back down. It's a negative, which is just the opposite of what you're doing for the squat, which is that explosive movement up. Instead of using your butt as a slingshot when you go down, like that, it's the opposite. So, you know, you don't use your pelvis to slingshot you back down or anything at the top, but you just explosive off the butt, explosive off the butt, explosive off the butt. Now that is also something that will improve your squat technique. Oh, my toes are killing me, folks. You think all that skipping when you're young, boxing, it's not going to do any, you know, it's low impact, it's not going to do any damage. My toes are arthritic. I was just hanging out with my 82-year-old neighbour, Faye, and she was just talking about the use of OxyContin and how it makes her feel euphoric and happy. And I just, you know, as much as I hate cultural Marxism, Karl Marx famously said, you know, religion is the opiate of the masses. Gives you that happiness and euphoria. Like, yay, when I die, it's going to be better than this, you know. It isn't, folks. But basically, she was, you know, getting a buzz off that drug, and it's and just basically that painkillers don't work, you know. And I was just like, yeah, paracetamol is the only painkiller that works for me. All the rest of it's a meme. All the rest of it just makes you feel groggy or, yeah, euphoric and happy. But as you've probably experienced before, folks, they're not mutually exclusive, so you can be in pain and happy at the same time. It doesn't really, you know, do much for you that way. Just gonna pop that away. Close enough. What am I looking at? 9 minutes, still got plenty of time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, slingshot action. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Man, that felt good. Just out of the blue, just doing those 10. For some reason, my form was better, and I really felt that good slingshot action in the butt, bouncing me up on the way down. So that's what you're after. Those slow incremental gains where sometimes you'll surprise yourself and then you'll just get that level up, like in a video game where you'll be like, oh wow, I felt that slingshot action that he's talking about at the bottom, that you just feel your muscles activate right in the bottom of your glute. So like the bit that touches, like that connects the bottom of your butt, you'll feel that slingshot action, and that means it's working. Oh, that feels good. Speaking of euphoric, getting that blood pumping feels good. So yeah, walked the lads, took them up on a big bushwalk. They took off after some wallaby or something. And you're always just clinching when you see them. Like, it's the only time you see Dale bounce, you know, is they'll bounce into the bush after something, and you just think they're just going to step on a brown snake or something and die and not come back. But you're like, hey, and they just like, screw you, boss, we're out of here. They don't give a toss. They just take off after it. So dogs will be dogs. Got to let them get at it. What am I doing tonight? Like I said, might take the Beetle for a spin, go get a kebab, come back, watch the second episode of that Lord of the Rings TV show that I think Jared tipped off. Sorry for doxing you. That Jazzercise, Jazz99199 said, don't worry folks, all videos get deleted after 2 weeks. The only videos that I'll be keeping will be the content videos that I'll be starting to make at the end of this month, which will just be like how to squat, so I don't have to keep on saying it. I can just refer people to the videos, how to do push-ups, what I eat, my daily routine. I'm going to get a film crew to follow me around for the day and just do my daily routine, just to show what you can do. You know, like the lads are hauling ass in the living room. It sounds wild. It seriously sounds like somebody's breaking into the house and the dogs are fighting them, and you're always like, there's been a few times where I've been training here with Kim and I think Jazz as well, where I've been like, I've got to go, and let's like walked outside just to see the rugs slid up against the wall and they're just doing circle work in the living room, fighting, and obviously nobody's in the room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Another 2 more minutes to the 15-minute mark before doing some push-ups. Woo! Feeling dizzy. Feels good. So yeah, Lord of the Rings. Stayed away from social media, didn't play any Gran Turismo. Still want to get the steering wheel, but still got so much other stuff to do, so I'm gonna give that a bit of a break for the time being. But so Slads gets here tomorrow, which will be good, 1 p.m. So I'll go for a cruise with him, take him out to dinner, shoot the proverbial with him, which is always good. Just 1 more minute on the clock, folks, and we'll move on to some push-ups, do whatever squats you've got, and we'll get out of here soon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 1 more minute on the clock. I think I've done enough. Worked myself like a borrowed mule, and it feels good. And lads got them food. Pretty boring. What is it? Wednesday, garbage night. I got to remember to put my garbage out. Feels good. All right. Switch down to Gordo's patented crotch cam. Feels good. I don't know about good. I think I've got to give myself a serious Theragun session. Absolutely annihilate myself. So, whether you can do push-ups or not strictly doesn't matter, folks. Always, for the hell of it, I'll explain that you can do them off your knees like this. You don't have to, you can do right angles like this. You can just dip in. If you can't do a motion, you can just put a little bit of weight on your shoulders like that, or even just walk your weight out, put a little bit of pressure on your shoulders. You can walk yourself even further out and do push-ups like that, still trying to focus on keeping your butt tense, like that. Give you a little bit of core stability. Or you can lie on the ground, looking straight up, spread your fingers. If you spread your fingers, you'll be able to get a stronger base. Feet together, drill your toes into the ground, breathe in, tense your butt, and up. Reset on the ground if you need to in between, breathe in, and up. I'm trying to bang out a few. Get my money's worth, folks, because it's just about start building me as it is about start building you. Reminds you of that, the crotch cam, patent pending, damn right. Patent pending, patent pending, patent pending. It was making me think of that other Simpsons quote. Oh, I just lost it. Ah, damn, I lost it. I've got so many tatty pended. You're a sick person, Omniband. I like it. Respect. You're a twisted cat, and it takes one to know one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I love it. I love my twisted crowd. You're all good wherever you are in the world. I hope you're having a good day. I hope you had a good day or about to have one. And I really mean that, folks. It's a dark world that we live in, but there is always light at the end of the tunnel, folks, and I'm experiencing it today. You know, yesterday sucked. Today was, not much charm in there either. Hanging out with my neighbours, cool. Hanging out with somebody that's 82 really puts it into perspective, like having a good day with somebody who's over twice my age is always interesting. Oh, crackety crack. And breathe, as I always say. Breathing's free for the time being. Like I always joke, won't be free for long. What am I gonna say? Oh man, quote's gonna kill me. I wasn't gonna say daddy. But my daddy is coming. It'll be good to hang out with him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, crackety crack. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Probably been banging that way. Sorry about that, folks. Get into the swing of it. Gotta wash this. Gotta get new beer coolers made. That's what I'm doing. I gotta get the new Townsville and beer coolers made. So I sent the Christmas jammies that Kim gave me to give the Beebinator. I tried to send the t-shirt to Greg, but my credit card didn't work on my normal Townsville and business account to send something overseas. So I got lazy and just sent it to you. Sorry about that. So yeah, an extra large Townsville is heading your way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wondering if I should get a lanyard mic, if this sounds alright. I guess I won't need it. You know me. No, it's Sal. Extra large daddy. That's what they call me on the streets, folks. Big Dave. But it's just Keith squealing to get in. What's up, lads? Keith's back to gruffing, making sure no one gets back in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whoo-wee. Just losing it. Bang out a few more, and I'm going to get going, folks. Short and sweet. We used to bang it out in 15 minutes, but I like taking my time because at the moment I'm not going to the gym, so I just like to get a session out myself. Love to know what he's going on about. Undoubtedly some filthy human walking a pram across our front lawn. Doesn't take too kindly to that. Sergeant Keith. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Gotta make it worthwhile, folks. Saw a like from Ben Miller, my jiu-jitsu instructor. That's cool if he's watching here. Mad respect to Ben, who taught me jiu-jitsu for a decade for nothing. I owe you for that big time, mate. But yeah, I always go on Twitch and YouTube, so if you download Twitch and like and subscribe there, you can heckle me from the chat or try to exploit me like Omniban. But like I said, you could give this workout to a professional athlete and they would see the merit in it, right? It's just push-ups and squats, get the blood pumping. Is good for everyone from the novice through to the expert. That's why I do it, folks, because that's all you need is your time. And time is the only true rare commodity that we have. And I don't take that for granted, and I value your time and hope you value this. And you will feel a lot better if you keep it a habit of doing this. And like I said, I like the banter, I like hearing from you all. And then you can give yourself a pat on the back that you've actually done a decent workout instead of gone to the gym and, you know, walked on a treadmill for 30 minutes and basically just wasted your time. Sorry. Oh, a feet man, or a feet lady, or a feet person. Yeah, well, I don't like my feet. They're kind of banged up. They look like my boxing boot. But they're nice and soft. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's bang out another 5 or 10. Yes, they're certainly clean. I just had a shower. Usually they're not. Usually they're grimy as all hell. But I had a nice shower with some tea tree oil soap that I got. And got all the grass off me from mowing the lawn. So yeah, folks, give us 10 more. And like I said, go back to your day, start your day, whatever it is you're doing. Know that you're loved, if not by me, by other people. And like I said, this is most important with Start Building Me, is to get a positive mind frame, because hell, it's hard to keep a positive mind frame in this cruel world. But like I said, and like my sister told me when I was having a bad year, if you find yourself walking through hell, keep on walking, which is a famous Winston Churchill quote. Like I said, if you're having a bad day, come here, vent to me, tell me what happened. We'll try and work out some solutions. Or if you just want to vent, and I'll shut the hell up. 10 more, folks, and then I'll be on my way. Like I said, to wherever you are in the world, I love you, and take it easy, and we'll get cracking tomorrow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Woo-wee. I'll miss you too, Omni Band. I like your banter. I like your style. You're a bit of a crazy coconut like me, I think. I like that. So, I'll miss you too. I'll miss you all. And have a good day. Have a good night wherever you are in the world. And take it easy.